I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
The real.
The real Oxford Asians.
When I first came to college, I knew Miami was predominantly a white school when I first came here. I grew up in a white community, so I was like, oh, I can get used to it. I'm not that shocked about it. I didn't know that many Koreans or Asians in my school anyway. Yeah, so my freshman year, I thought that I could get used to it, but luckily I was able to join an organization called AAA, Asian American Association, and they welcomed me, you know, and like showed me. They also had difficulties, I guess, or identity crisis sort of thing, like whether I'm American, whether I'm Asian, like it's the same goals and same like questions about being Asian American and stuff.
When I first heard about the overall community in Miami University, I had heard that it was somewhat lacking in diversity, that it was kind of homogeneous. That was kind of shocking initially, but then after a while I got more involved in various activities and organizations, especially with AAA, and it kind of grew on me that diversity isn't something that just occurs to you, it's something that you work for constantly, and it's something that if it isn't present, you have to search for it.
So Oxford Asians was a Twitter account that a student at Miami created to portray about the international students of at Miami and Asian Americans of Miami.
A lot of distasteful jokes or comments or statements overall that followed stereotypes, and that's the principle that the Twitter account was founded on. And the strange thing is that for the longest time, people let it slide, and people actually thought that it was funny.
So what our organization did, the AAA Asian American Association, what we did was instead of waiting, we decided to make a campaign. What we did was we got all his tweets, most of his tweets, and pretty much we changed them into something positive. For example, one of them was the key to success was to buy a big red Porsche or something like that. And so instead we changed that to be respectful to others. And so pretty much we made signs in response to that. We didn't want to fight, we fought back with his tweets.
After the campaign, we shifted kind of more into progressive mode, where we're working on how to change the community and how to just constantly carry that momentum forth.
We went to Michigan for MASU, which is the Midwest Asian American Student Union, and there we were recognized from the Board of Advisors was to promote APIA issues, Asia Pacific Islander and American Islander issues. And with that, we've also did a dialogue in our school, a student dialogue, where students and faculty members and professors can ask us questions and what we could do to promote more awareness of APIA issues. And also today we're actually having a unity walk where it's not just APIA students but also from other diverse groups like the African American groups, the Latino groups, the MECA group, the Middle Eastern groups, and all the groups coming together and showing that we are one. We are one, Miami.
Students definitely need to take a larger part in the moving forth of their community and just progress in general, because you have a lot of students who just sit back and wait for change to happen, and that never actually works. Sure, you're going to have people with great ideas, but they need other people behind them, and that's a student body. And people need to start recognizing that they are the student body and that they as people need to work for what they want.
I guess the typical stereotype for Asian is that we just hold it in and we're silent about it. We don't really say anything about it. I'm sure it'll pass by. But with this, I felt like we have a bigger our voices and like say what we were trying to say all these years. This is actually a light that we could actually expand on, and hopefully we could probably come up together and spread the word. So after this incident, it made me realize that we're not the only school for such issues such as this, and it did show me like I want to be a leader. I want to help. Like this is the beginning now, I guess, for future API students and diverse students at Miami to grow. Like if we don't start now and fight for this now, then this will never happen. It will take years again.
One of the quotes that I think best applies to this situation and to life in general is from Mahatma Gandhi, and it's, "Hate the sin, love the sinner."